So moving back to EB-1A, if you're STEM and have a PhD or did something research based, do you have a better foundation for building a certain type of EB-1A profile?
Yes, I do think so. Yes, the PhD is a major advantage. One big part of that advantage is so many of the EB-1A criteria were designed for academics and researchers. So you have the authorship of scholarly articles, specifically scholarly articles. You have judge of the work of others, which according to the policy manual that USCI has put out, really heavily favors peer review. You also have things like memberships, which tend to be more relevant in academia and much less relevant in industry. And then the original contributions piece as well. The way the policy manual is written, but also the way the criteria itself is written, it definitely heavily favors scientific contributions because business contributions are so difficult to define and get a handle on. So many of the criteria are designed for that academic kind of profile. And then if you're doing the PhD, a lot of those activities are built in. So they're not something that you have to work towards separately. They're something that you are naturally doing. PhD researchers and even postdocs after the PhD are always researching papers, publishing papers, reviewing other people's work, are trying to discover these novel things that will push research forward. So yeah, it's just built in. Industry people have a lot harder time because you have to really stand out and excel. And you have to do a lot of those activities that are not built into your job. Like if you want to rise in the ranks of a particular company, you are usually fully dedicated to that company and doing whatever it is your boss wants, moving up the ranks by navigating those relationships and the political situation there internally. And a lot of times going outside can throw a wrench into that. So I meet a lot of really highly qualified people in business or industry who have spent all of their time dedicated to the company that they don't have any of the criteria met except for critical role or leading role or high salary. And that's it. That's all they have. And then sometimes when I tell them to build these certain aspects of their profile, they tell me that actually doing that's going to make them look bad within their own company. Companies really do like to control their people, and realizing that a little was interesting to me. Like, very interesting. You do have to find a situation where you are not fully controlled by your company if you want to qualify for some of these self-sponsored options.